Woo! Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video of the Lego Studios. And today at the Dark Counter Reviews we have Ravager with us. See if the autofocus works. Yeah, it works. Yeah, before the video starts, you have the instructions in the description. You have the description and you have the a playlist with all the other Dark Counters I reviewed so far. You also have my social media and you have the music for this video if you like the music, the background music I have. So I think was basically everything I have to say before the video starts. I hope you like this strange intro with me this time. I don't know how I feel for doing this, so I'm sorry if you don't like to see me, guys. I know I'm ugly, you don't want to see me anymore. Okay, let's continue with video. And okay, let's go. So, going on with the backstory of the character. It's not really long. It's just like 2 paragraphs. It's really short on the BU Sector 01. So, let's go. Ravager was first found on an unknown island, wandering along the coastline of an island. From there, he was brought to Dark Hunter's base, where he suddenly escaped his handlers and destroyed roughly a third of the island. For some unknown reasons, he was never dismissed from the Dark Hunter service. The Shadowed One attempted multiple times to recover his memories so that he can recruit more of Ravager's species. When Pterodax died and the other Dark Hunters evacuated to the Maturan universe, he's now living on Sperus Magna. So, wow, really short. It was just 2 really short paragraphs too. So, and according to his abilities and traits, apart from his enormous strength, Ravager also wields a sword and a shield. They have the power to become more powerful in order to match their foes and obstacles. They seem to have consciousness because they automatically increase their strength without command from Ravager and without any sort of electronics or gadgets behind the mechanism. The important thing is that the Avoki is not his mask, it's just his face that the creator put on. And the creator is called Jason Stroud and was created for the Dark Hunter contest. That's all the other Dark Hunters, and he appears in and he appears in Bionicle Dark Hunter reviews and in Bionicle Encyclopedia Updated as all the other Dark Hunters. So going on with the set review itself, the set. Yeah, we're gonna first do a size comparison, and we're gonna take Toa Lewa, and yep, he's pretty smaller than Lewa is pretty smaller than his Dark Hunter friend. They're not friends, of course, but just joking. Yeah, that's compared to a matter size. Then compared to a Nika build, difference is I don't think that much. We're gonna see now. Yep, we see Ravager is actually a bit taller, and yeah, it's of course because of the legs. Yeah, so that was the size comparison. Then going on with the set itself. Let's get off. I think I have some zoom. No, I haven't got. So okay, according. Then going on. Then the set itself, according to stability, is pretty good. At least if you don't have like any really worn out pieces like I have, it's gonna do this. But if you really use new pieces, it's not gonna happen. It's just because I use these pieces that are kind of old, so that's the reason why this falls all the time. The stability is pretty good, and if you do have any problem, though, because you don't have any new pieces, you can always use a tail here for stability. So that's pretty good. It's gonna fall sometimes even though, but I mean it's pretty decent though. It's because of the pieces I use. It's not really the stability of the set itself that is bad, because it has these big feet here, this claw, this kind of a bird feet, and yeah, that makes it have really good stability. So that's a good point, because it really has good stability. And you also have like wings to him. You can move them up and down, and it's because I have bad pins, you can't really put this right there, but I do like it even though, because they are functional and pretty simple. Maybe it'd be cool if they have a little bit more of posability and maybe a bit bigger, but I mean I think they work pretty well even though. You also have this shield here, and it's a pretty cool shield. Maybe even though the arms aren't that, I mean they could be better, because it used a metal torso, so it doesn't have really much. The arms are a bit limited, because you can't move the shoulders up and down here. You can move them back and forward, and if you have the gear function, it's gonna be very limited, because you gotta move both one arm back and one forward. You see, I have some problems with the possibility, so I think it's better that I don't touch it more. I think maybe it could be better if you use the hands. I mean, if you haven't used these back arms here, maybe you can't move the wrist of the figures, so it's a bit limited in that point when you want to maybe pose the shield. You're gonna pose him like he's holding the shield and he's protecting himself, but because of that like kind of lack of posability in the hands, in the hands, it's a little bit frustrating sometimes, but yeah, it's quite good. The color scheme is, I think it's not that bad, even though it's like, if you don't count the grays and the silvers, it consists of 4 fundamental colors. It's the green, the black, the white. This should be white, but it doesn't have a piece in white, but I mean you can't, it's not really stands out. And the red, so it's black, white, green and red, and they make kind of a good mix together. It's nothing I will complain about. The mask is, I think I wouldn't use the transparent one for for the mock if I will rebuild it, because it has a kind of a lime green shine on it when you have it on a direct light on it. So I don't really like the color, because it really breaks the color scheme if it really has this lime colors shine. So that's a kind of thing I don't like, but I mean it's nothing really does not this. I mean you always comment the bad things, but the good things is that, like the set is really stable. It took me like, I mean it was like the fastest one, even more than Amphibax, because this set doesn't really have anything really hard. Not even the weapons here, not the legs are maybe the hardest thing, but not even that. It's really simple Dark Hunter, and I will recommend to build it, like for starting building some of the Dark Hunters. If you don't really like, oh it's really hard to build them, you can start with Ravager and it's really okay. You're gonna have a nice Dark Hunter, a perfect looking Dark Hunter, and you're gonna like it. So I 100% recommend building him. And I think that was basically everything for today. I do like him a lot. So if you are able to build him. Just build all the Dark Hunters if you can to. And comment down below what you think about this Dark Hunter, if you do like the design or if you don't like it at all. Which Dark Hunters you want to see next of the ones I haven't reviewed yet and the ones who didn't came out in a set form. And yeah, so if you like it, also comment, also like. I always say that you to comment. So like it, subscribe, and comment, share it with all your Bionicle friends. And yeah, see you next video, guys. Bye bye. Mwah.